Alrighty, hey guys, just here with another video real quick. This is going to be showing off my modified Alpha Trooper. I actually made this a little while ago. It's not like I just modded this or anything, but it's got some interesting internal stuff on, so I figured I would go over it just because I might find it interesting. So, to begin with, if any of you saw my long shot video, you know that had a half brass breech, and this has the exact same thing. The long shot's half brass breech was actually based off of this one, because this one is the Orange Modworks orange breech, which is basically just a half brass breech in there. So this uses the same sort of breech that the long shot did, only it's converted to an Alpha Trooper. Since an Alpha Trooper has less air volume than a long shot, it can't quite take advantage of it as much as the long shot could, but it still definitely helps the ranges, in that it's basically a massacre kit, but it's a homemade one, so this has performance on par with what I would expect to get from a massacre kit that should be coming out in the next couple of days. So anyways, on to the internals. You can see there's the half brass breech in there, and then that's it open, so you can close it like that. So besides that, I've got an Orange Modworks Alpha Trooper spring in there. That's giving it a decent amount of power, which is also why it could be similar to a massacre kit. Besides that, there's obviously no air restrictor in there. The breech has been replaced. Besides that, there's it's a Danco number 67 O-ring in there. Yeah, that's about it. It's fairly simple stuff, but except for the breech, of course. Range-wise, it's kind of strange. It's a little inconsistent, actually. Sometimes it'll hit like up to maybe 60 feet flat, which is pretty impressive for an Alpha Trooper. Sometimes it will just go 30, just depends on the shot. I don't really know why. It might have something to do with the dart tooth in there being weird, but I've looked through like everything I can. I can't quite tell what the problem is, but still, on par, it's a fun gun to play with because sometimes you can get some crazy range out of an Alpha Trooper that you wouldn't normally expect. Another nice thing with the half brass breech is that normally on like an Alpha Trooper, the bolt in there is a little bit too wide for the clip to be able to just slam in there like you could like an Angel Breech long shot. But once you put the brass in there, it just slides right in there. So that means you can take the clip off and on whenever you want to, even if it's not primed. So that's a nice touch because then if it's loaded in there, then you'll be able to, if you already have a dart loaded in the chamber, you can take out your clip, load it while you're already loaded, and then put it right back in when it's full again. So, and then a quick overview of the paint job here. It's just a metallic gold main coat of metallic gold, salt Krylon, and then metallic silver for the accents like on the stock and for like the grill, stuff like that. Yeah, and obviously this uses a Raider stock because it's my favorite stock, and pretty much the consensus is the most comfy stock there is. So that's about it for the modifications. I'll show you guys a quick range test. Okay, for this test I've got about like 7-ish darts loaded in here. The first 3 are just regular streamlines, and the final 4 are hot glue tip streamlines, so you can see any sort of difference between those. There's a little bit of a stiff headwind, so that might reduce ranges a little bit, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Look. 0. Okay, now as I was saying before about showing the inconsistency in the ranges, here's the first one. At an amazing, what was it, a little under 28. Second one at 34. Third one, a little under 40. And the next one just ahead of it. 42-ish. Next 2 are grouped right here, and that's approximately between 46 and 47. And then the last one did a nice little streamline act and decided to fly 1,000,000 miles. Yeah, that went, see if you can see it there, yeah, 83 feet. So something tells me that one's probably not a very accurate representation, but you get the sort of idea. Those ranges are a little shorter than usual for this gun because of probably that headwind, but oh well. It'll give you sort of a nice idea of what it does. So that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching.